Hello everyone and welcome back to Digital Mind Podcast. I still remain your host in the person of storyteller. And today we'll be talking about correcting a creative work. Correcting a creative work. Many of us don't really know how to correct creative work, and we just feel it's a time for us to actually turn down or tear the creative work or start playing God on another person's creativity. Don't forget that these creators are smaller gods in which they tap for the real God that is actually giving them concepts, ideas. So they now fuse those ideas into elements and into layers, into shapes and signs, motion graphics. You know, they put everything together. And at the long run, when they present that to you, you feel you cannot do this, you cannot do that, you cannot brother. You do not even analyze the work. You do not even ask for the interpretation of this work that they have done. You understand? I'm not saying normally you are the one paying for this job though. I'm not saying you should not correct, but they calm down. They try to calm down. Do you understand? Even when you want to actually point out some correction, appreciate the one that they have done, because a lot of them spend hours on this thing. You know, before the job can even get to you as the client. Do you know how many corrections that these creators would have done for them to actually perfect and send it to you? These are the tips that can help us to correct or critique a creative work better. You will have to get involved fully. You have to get involved. You don't have to actually wait till those creators actually create those content and it looks fine. That's when you now start playing the power of God. Yes, you are the client, you are paying, but sometimes you have to actually get involved fully, from the planning, conceptualization process to the production. Let them feel the story that you want to actually tell. Let them feel your ideas, so that the feeling that you want to actually give in that content, so that they will just plan everything, those elements, those layers, those things, those artworks together, and you will even correct less at the long run. You will even correct less. So when you get involved fully, you'll be able to correct based on the story. You know, some of them will even change the story entirely. Then the person has to start from the scratch. You have to start from it. You know what it means that you have been designing something for 2 days, and they just everybody just say you now start from, you don't kill that spirit. You understand? You don't kill that spirit. So in order for you to be killing the spirit of those creators, you have to learn how to critique this work, interpret them, get the ideas that is behind those critiques, then find a way to put in your own idea that will fuse the existing story. Or even if you want to change it entirely, when you want to change it, get involved this time around. And another thing that we don't really know how to do is to learn how to critique. Do you understand? And like I said earlier, it is not the time for us to start playing God, or it's not the time for us to start feeling ourselves and just talking because somebody said you should give your ideas and you must talk. And when you are talking now, you now scatter somebody's work. Somebody that's trying to think and fuse these elements together. You just talk anyhow. You have to learn how to critique work, interpret that kind of work, and read meanings to the element that is around the work, and make the person's work nice, and the effort, not at the point in time they just showed you a work. Within 5 minutes, you don't use mouth, scatter the work. The person spend like 3 hours to put those works together. You just reach your turn. You just say, yeah. Brother, now wow. This thing self, they do work like this. Somebody bring your work to another person just scatter now like that. Some of them don't even have this reason, a good reason for this correction. They will even be taking the work back. Like, instead of the work to be advanced, they will even take it back. So please learn how to do this thing so that the message can actually be passed across to the audience. We have come to the end of this section. Thank you for your time. I'm sure this topic is for all the creators, the graphic designer, motion graphic designer, website designers, all those creative creators. I hail you now. They don't know say na the smaller God that is tapping from the bigger God. It takes creativity to actually remain in creativity, to stay at the top. You know, it's not easy, but I give it to now. So anytime the client is actually frustrating you in correction or something like that, please don't take it with anger. Just share this video with them so that they can actually see reason for them to actually calm down and understand this work. Some take 1 week to design. 2 minutes when they bring the work to you, you don't ta 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 ta. To all our clients too, please learn how to actually correct the creative work so that your work, your brand, what they are doing for you can actually, you know, pop out, and they will not be doing it with angers. And when you call them for your next creative work, they will be able to actually attend to you. And don't forget that we are also creative creators. So to all my creative creators in the house, thank you, and like, comment and share. Don't forget to share this video. Love you.